And then we both have like that obscure technology. Like for you, you had UB Funkies, you had the pedometer, you had
Yeah, me too. I got a little guy right here. Actually. Just on my
yeah.
desk.
What else did you? Am I thinking of like whatever like obscure piece of tech? Like how is that like just like growing up with like those obscure pieces of tech? All right, it's been a month since we last recorded, but yeah, we're back. Yeah, welcome to Deep Blue. My name is Casey, and for today's special guest, we have none other than Bjiru, the long anticipated guest everyone's been waiting for. So, yes. So, my icebreaker question for you is, are you aware your actual name is in your YouTube email? Like on Twitter, it says like your bio has like the Bjiru email, but on YouTube, it's like, I think that's your personal email.
It is, yeah. Yes, I am. I don't know. I put it there because I have like the business email for like business inquiries. But I put that email there because it also says right by it, anyone can email me about whatever they want, which is true. I decided to do that because Moist Critical, you know him, everyone
Yeah.
knows him. I saw in his bio, he also has that. He has his like a personal email just there, not with his real name, but and it also says anyone can email me about whatever they want. And I was like, that's really cool. Even if you don't get to it, like just letting people just talk to you if they want to. And he probably gets to some of them he doesn't. So I was like, I'm going to do that too. I might change it to an email that doesn't have my full legal name in it at some point. But for now, like I'm small enough, like it doesn't matter too much. Plus my name's out there if you really want to find it. So yeah, I think it's kind of fun.
All right, all right. And for anyone who doesn't know who you are, who are you? Who is Bjiru? If I'm saying
Bjiru,
that right.
yeah, Bjiru. It's kind of weird pronunciation. It's
Yeah.
just random letters, so you can pronounce it however you want. Bjiru is me. I've been going by that name for like 15 years. I make videos on YouTube about various different things of technology and nostalgia things that you saw when you were 11. Sometimes they're good and sometimes they're bad. Yeah.
All right. So I think I should talk about how I discovered you. So the way I discovered you was I had like a bunch of video ideas. One of them was Lost Virtual Worlds because there are a bunch of Lost Virtual Worlds out there. Like, so then I looked it up on YouTube if like anyone's done that before, and then I
Sorry.
see yours, and it was like, damn it, this guy stole my video idea. But I checked out the video. I was like, damn, I love this guy's video. I love the vibe. He brought up a bunch of underrated ones I didn't even know about. I was hoping there were ones you would get to. Like, you didn't bring up Herotopia. I don't know if you remember that one.
Yeah, I tried to do like a lot that I remembered and a lot either I remembered or like very obscure ones. I forget why I cut it off, but that was like the first time I'd ever done like a big video, and I made that iceberg too. Like no one
Yeah.
had done it before, so I was like, once I got to like 40, I think I was like, I gotta cut this off. I don't know if I'll be able to make this. But I thought about doing a part two because there were like all the comments on the video are just like, oh, you forgot about this, you forgot about this. I started writing them down when I first put it out, and the list is like 150 long of that I didn't get to. The original video is only like 40, so eventually I might do that. But yeah,
Yeah, because I remember in that video when I was watching it, like I saw the Cars one. I was really pissed off. I did not know a Cars one existed.
me too. I was the biggest Cars fan as a kid, and I
No,
had
so
no
I
idea.
had so many toys, and like, damn, how did I had a few video games too, but I missed the one that was available to everyone. I was like, God damn it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, me too. I had the Wii game, I had the DS games, I had a Game Boy Advance game, and I didn't know about and I loved Virtual Worlds. I cannot believe I did not know. Yeah, I'm with you there.
Yeah, because I remember when I watched. I'm trying to remember. Did you do the baby bottle pop one? Was that on your
I
iceberg?
I did. Yeah, I actually played that one back in the day.
I just remember the commercials for it, and then they just stopped appearing on TV. I'm like,
Yeah, I
when
think
did
it
this
was only
go?
up for like less than a year.
Really? Because I feel like it was on for so much longer. The baby bottle pop.
Yeah, I know. Like, yeah, like go to babybottlepop.com with your parents' permission. It was. Yeah, I remember very distinctly.
What else? Like, because I remember there was two you didn't put. I was like hoping you talked about. There was Herotopia, which used to be on commercials. Like
Hmm.
everyone forgot about that one. I feel like I was the only person who played that. And then there was this one called Leap World, which was on like the Leapster Explorers or like the Leap Pads. And, like it was like you plug in like the Leap Pad to your PC, then you download it, and then now you just have like this virtual world only people who had a Leap Pad could access. And
That
like
sounds fucking cool.
yeah, there's like nothing on it. The Lost Media Wiki, only one person asked about it. I like talk to all the Lost Media people I'm friends with. Kylie, Shy Valley, L Supersonic Q. I talked to them, hey, could you guys perchance cover this or try to find it?
Interesting. That
Yeah.
sounds really, really cool. Like
Yeah.
I'm a huge sucker for like the ones where like you had to plug some shit in, like the Me Too's, the what was it, Pixie Hollow. Like that sounds interesting. I'm surprised I didn't see that.
Yeah, it is like really obscure. It was like it's shut down and there's like no footage of it. And like even if people find it, I feel like they can't really describe what was happening. I feel like I
Yeah.
have to make that video. I'll do it eventually once I'm out of this infection AU trap. But yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you've been going hard on those.
Yeah, no, I mean like I love doing them, but it's just like I love some of them. Like not all of them. Like the Bluey one was like, yeah, this fucking sucks. No offense to the
The
artist,
Bluey one.
but yeah, I mean like they were fun, but it's like do they and I like how they get like an instant 500k views, but then like everything else I make flops. And I'm like, damn.
Yeah, it's a weird situation. I don't know. It's like
Hmm.
YouTube's such a weird like back and forth between that because you obviously you want to do what you
Hmm.
want. That's why you do YouTube, but
Yeah.
obviously you also like want to make a living off it if you can. So you gotta like it's finding that balance of like
Hmm.
what people like and what also you like
Yeah.
as much as of what
Hmm.
you like as you can. But yeah, yeah. I feel like also though like if you do want to switch up like how I think of YouTube, like I literally think anyone can make it doing whatever they want as long as you're extremely consistent and
Yeah.
extremely passionate about it. Like if you make good videos, people are going to watch them eventually. That's just it just
Hmm.
like makes logical sense.
Yeah, because like I've talked to other creators who were in my position too. It was like Shy Valley was in the same boat I was because only his iceberg videos were like popping off, but then all of a sudden he decided to like stop uploading iceberg videos. He was just having flop after flop and then he just blew up again. That's kind of like the route I'm going right now. It's like I'm just gonna like
Mhm.
stop with these infection AU videos because like by the time I was uploading more, like more and more people were getting annoyed with them. Even if they did do well, it was like I wasn't having much fun with them anymore. The comments and like the audience was like wasn't really enjoying them. I was like, fuck it, I'll just do whatever. So I made the Happy Tree Friends video.
And that's exactly it. Like there
Hmm.
are much like you gotta you don't do this for like just the grind of it. Like you gotta
Hmm.
be liking what you make. And I feel you too. Like my videos, like I don't really pay much attention to it, but like my videos sometimes like extremely inconsistent. Sometimes they'll do 100k, sometimes they'll do 800k, sometimes they'll do like my latest one I just put out is like 7k I think right now, and I it like it's weird. There's no way to tell really either. Like
Yeah.
like my most popular video I literally thought was like a just for me video.
Oh, was it the Lyra plushie?
Yeah, well, that is my most popular, but yeah, like that video, like I thought it would do okay. But I
Hmm.
was working on a different one at that time. I was working on emoticons, that video, for a long, long time. And I knew that one would do decently because it was like, that's like the best video I've made. But the live plushie was just fun. I was just fucking around. And that one did the best. Like you never know. Same with the like, cause some videos I do, I'm like, you know, longer videos tend to do better. Like some videos I know I'm like making like, yes, this one will probably do better. But some like the I Miss Themes video, that's one of my most viewed. And that one I literally made just for me. That was like a throwaway video. I was like, this is just for me and like the 5,000 people who really like me for me that'll watch it. But it it's weird. There's no way to know. You just
Yeah, I
gotta
really
make.
like that one, the themes one, because like I didn't really know those existed until like recently, and then I started incorporating those like those like media player themes in my videos. I just
Mm.
started like using them as like instead of just having my webcam, I'll put my webcam in like one of those themes. I was like, why not?
Yeah, it's fun. It's
Hmm.
like they're so cool. Like the stuff from back then. Like literally like the windows of the Windows Media Player themes specifically. Like there's just no like everything's a square nowadays. Like they're so cool and they're from 20 years ago. It's crazy.
I remember like exploring through them. There was like different ones, and then of course your video. There was like a Half Life one. There was the Xbox one.
Those are official too. Like
Yeah, I know.
crazy.
The Nickelodeon one was fun. Oh, that one is just slime.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember you talked about that one in your video.
Like the Nintendo themes and stuff, like crazy stuff.
Mhm.
I miss it.
Yeah.
Hence the video.
So let's start with the beginning. What's the beginning of Bjiru?
Mm. How do you mean? Like YouTube or just like when I was
Yeah,
born?
wherever you want to start. Wherever you want to start. You can do
Um,
a full lore. You can do a YouTube lore. Either or is cool with me.
I'll start with the name Bjiru. So I've been using
Hmm.
that name for like 15 years. And I
Hmm.
first got it on whenever I didn't think I was gonna use something for a long time, like an account, I just go just on the keyboard, just for username and password. And so I was signing up for Roblox in 2009, and same thing. And I got Bjiru, and then I just kind of kept using it because I was like, I already typed random letters. I might as well use the same ones.
Hmm.
And so ever since then, that's been my name. And then, but that was not my first YouTube channel. I first made a YouTube channel in like, I think around the same time, like 2009, 2011. It was JV Dude 9. It's still up. You can check it out. And I started off by just like I watched YouTube like everyone did as a kid. Everyone has their childhood YouTube channel where they're trying to do COD trick shots, trying to do like animations, whatever. And so I was just me and my friends would upload random bullshit to our channels of us just fucking around as kids. There's a ton on my one friend's channel. There's not that many, but a few on JV Dude 9. And then I made another channel in like 2013 called Bjiru Gaming, and with two M's. And that was when I really started trying, but I was still a kid. I didn't know what I was doing. I was recording with Fraps, and you get like that black bar around the video because
Yeah, and then you have the frame rate thing on the
yeah.
corner.
It just like I was recording off the Toshiba laptop, so it was in 13 FPS, but it was fun. And then I kind of stopped around like middle school, high school. Just I don't know, just stop trying stuff. And then I graduated high school, and then it was like COVID actually is when I really started trying stuff because I was kind of like floating after high school. I was kind of fucked up mentally, but then like COVID happened and it kind of like forced me back and was like, okay, what do I want to do with this life? And I was like, I don't know. I really want to give YouTube a real shot. So I started really trying on Bjiru Gaming. And then a couple of my friends from high school, like just people that I didn't really know from high school anymore, followed me there. And I started making like machinima type videos in Minecraft that were kind of embarrassing. I really liked them, but like I just didn't want anyone to see them. So I made a new channel that was like Bjiru, but just with some letters removed so no one would find it. And then started uploading there a bit, changed it eventually to Bjiru, and then yeah, just made the machinima stuff for a little bit, then started making more like essay style stuff, and then 2023 had the Lyra plushie video blow up, and here I am making videos.
So what caused that shift? What caused you from going from Minecraft machinimas to like the video essay videos that were about like the like old internet nostalgia? What caused that shift?
I think just like the like a passion to talk about that stuff.
Mhm.
Like I really like stories and making jokes and stuff on machinimas. Like I would
Yeah.
make like sketch videos too if I had friends and stuff that really wanted to do that as well. But like the thing about those is I could make them alone. But then like I also like I watched so many like essay style people as well, and I was like I really want to like I feel like I could do this well because I don't know I was always really good too in school at like presentations. Like I would make a presentation for like science or like English literally the day of, and I get an A because I could just bullshit like make the teacher laugh so much that they just be like give this kid an A. And so I was like, if it was something I like was actually passionate about, like I think I could do it decently well. And I didn't at first. There's a couple videos I'm like, oh my god, that are still up. Like my video about movie games, that shit's like 6 minutes, and it's just talking about nothing burger. But that's what you got to go through. You got to make the bad videos to make the good videos. And yeah,
So then when like the Lyra plushie video blew up, like how is that like? What like ticked in your head once that blew up?
mm, it's actually kind of weird because it wasn't actually my first video to blow up. There was before that I had done a video about Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike 2 came out.
Oh yeah.
So Counter-Strike 2 was on a new engine because I'm big on CS:GO and CS2 now a lot. I don't usually talk about it on my channel, but me and my friends played a lot. Counter-Strike 2 came out. It was on a new engine. Like Surf, like going
Yeah.
with the knife. Um, that works because of a mechanic in the original Source engine, but the new game was on Source 2. Sorry, big long
No, go ahead.
extra thing, but
No,
um,
I understand what you're talking about. And like my editor Ryan, he's really big into CS2, or he was. I don't know if he still is.
but yeah, so it was like unknown if the new game like Surf would be possible, or if anything would be possible, because like it was only in beta, only a few people had it, and I got into like the closed beta, and so I ported one of the maps over and like tested out if Surf worked, and I was like a week after the game came out, I was the first person to do that. That was my first video to blow up, but it was kind of weird because I didn't want to make CS videos that much. I wanted to make like my commentary stuff. So I got all like this flood of people that were Counter Strike, and I was like, okay, I need to swap this over. And so I started making a lot more normal commentary stuff, not commentary, but like essay stuff. And then when the Lyra video blew up, I was like, hey, good. This is the stuff I want to make. This is what I want people subscribing for. This is good.
Yeah, that's kind of the state I'm in because like my audience right now is like, yeah, the people who like Infection AU videos, but like the thing is, a lot of those Infection AU kids are like the same kids who like the sanitized horror, like the like I don't know, the Poppy's
But I was
Playtime
gonna
type of
say,
horror. So it's like I'm really trying to switch it up. Like people like my Flash games video and my Urban Legends video. So like that's like kind of my audience that's staying. I don't know. Sorry to I need to make it about me, but like
no,
yeah.
no, I'm interested. It's interesting to hear about your stuff. Always, no,
Mhm.
no, yeah.
But yeah, like so like I just want to know like how is it like having like the most obscure technology in your house? Because I was in the same boat. Like both of us, we had like those Windows XPs, those Windows Vistas, whatever third gen console, and then
Mm.
we both have like that obscure technology. Like for you, you had UB Funkies, you had the pedometer, you had
Yeah, me too. I got a little guy right here, actually, just on my
yeah.
desk.
What else did you? Am I thinking of like whatever like obscure piece of tech? Like how is that like just like growing up with like those yeah obscure pieces of tech?
I don't know. I feel like every kid, like there just was so much more technology in like the late 2000s.
Hmm.
Like internet was like booming. Computers were like the thing. Like they were just trying to make some kind of thing for kids, and that's why I think like every kid had like a Me Too or the Leapster thing you were talking about, or like something like that. Like tech was just so much more exciting back then. Like phones were so different. Like everyone's trying to make different styles of laptops, and like the future just looked so bright. And I feel like I don't know. I was really lucky, I guess, to like be able to get some of those devices as a kid, like the Me Too or like the other things, or like have like access to like laptops and stuff to tinker around with. Because like I've always, since I was a kid, I was like major technology baby. I have this picture of me like 2 years old, just like on the old E machine, just playing around with XP.
Hmm.
And yeah, I don't know. It's really it was. I'm really glad I got to experience all that.
Because I had like I said, I had the Leap Pad, which is like just flash games on like a mini tablet, and then
Yeah,
I had like one of those plug and play consoles. I had a VTech, a V Smile.
I had a V-Smile too.
You had a V Smile too?
Holy
Oh,
shit!
thank God someone else had one, dude. Like I just like had it. Like I was born and I just somehow had it in my house, and then
Mm.
and like I was just playing like a bunch. Did you play a lot of the licensed games? Because I played like the Kung Fu Panda one, the Cars one. I had an Elmo one.
I had the Cars one. Yeah, I had
Yeah,
the Cars Bros Unite.
I know.
I had a Thomas one. I was really big into Thomas as a kid.
I had the trains, but I never had any video games.
Mm. Should have hopped on. Did you play the Carnival one?
Is that? I think everyone had that, but everyone had a different version. Because are you talking about ABC Carnival?
I think so.
Because like everyone who had a VTech V Smile had that, but there was two versions. One was like these weird bobblehead characters, and then there's another one with like I guess they look more like kids or like more like dolls, I should say.
Hmm. I think I had that one. I think I had like the doll one.
Yeah, did you remember like a level where you had to like go through a jungle and then there would be these crocodile things like attacking you?
Yes. I
Oh,
think
yeah, like oh yeah, or like the toy level where there's like these clowns you had
yes,
to avoid. Okay, yeah. Okay,
yes. That one for
we're
sure.
on the same page.
I think we had the same one. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, like no one has that thing. I think. Do you know Planet Clue, the YouTuber?
Oh, I've seen a few of his videos. Yeah.
He did a video about the V Smile, which I thought was really good. He's done a few things actually that I've also like you with the virtual worlds. I was like thinking about doing, but he just did them so well. Like I don't know what else I would talk about. Like he did an iDogs video. He did like the V Smile, which doesn't like you can still make a video if someone else has done it, and you should. But I don't know. Those are like they were just so well done. I thought.
Hmm. You know what? I'm surprised no one's done a video on or like a proper video on. It's like when PlayStation tried to like attempt had their attempt at the Wii. Like, there's a lot of videos on the Connect.
The move.
Yeah, the PlayStation Move. I had that too, and then yeah, no one's really made a video on it. I was like, I thought about it. I was like, maybe this is in the archives for now. This is in the
That would be
ideal
cool.
list.
I think that would
Yeah.
be good.
Mhm.
Because like yeah, like like the motion fucking version or like era of games. Like I remember getting a Wii and my mom being like so astonished by it and being like, "How is anyone going to compete with this? How do you compete with motion controls?" And it really was so cool at the time. but like I don't know, I think it was always destined to eventually die. But just like the boom of like, yeah, with the Connect, with the PS Move, with the, I guess that's it. But still, like everyone trying stuff, and like the only one that took off was the Wii. Like Connect was an abysmal failure,
Really,
but
the
the
Connect
Move,
was a failure? I thought like everyone loved the Connect, or everyone who had the Connect like loved it.
did they? I was a PlayStation baby, so I don't know too much about it. But
I was a PlayStation baby too, but I did grow up with the other two a decent amount, just friends' houses.
I guess I shouldn't just
Mhm.
say that. I don't know if it was
Mhm.
a failure. I know like it had a lot of games, but I don't think like any of them were like it just worked kind of jank all the time. It was good for like Just Dance or like Connected Ventures. I played that a couple times at a friend's house, where you're like jumping around in the raft.
Oh, yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, I was about to bring
Mm-hmm.
that up because I thought that was like so like mind-boggling. Like I didn't realize there was a camera, so I was like, I just thought, how is this game playing without any controllers?
How's it tracking me? What the fuck?
Yeah, no, I remember how much of a trip that was.
No, yeah, like it was like when you first use it, it's like holy shit, I am the controller, and like it is like, but that's kind of all it is. It's a like initial shock, and then like, but to really like put any actual time into games that aren't like something tailored to the experience, like Just Dance or Connected Ventures, like I remember me and my friend just J tagged his Xbox where you like hack it to put stuff on, so we were messing
Mhm.
about with it. We played this one game. It was like Olympics on the Connect, and it was like there was like discus, there was like ping pong, and like it's just so weird to like use your hand for things for like something as
Mhm.
like pinpoint as that. Like I don't know, I think there's like a very select few experiences that really worked well on it, and so I don't know, maybe it did okay, but yeah, I think like only a few games really did it well, whereas like on the Wii, like yeah, they a lot of experiences were very good.
So, what do you think about technology now in compared to what we had back then?
Technology fucking sucks now. No, it's like
Mhm.
I don't know, like things are definitely ramping down. Like when computers first became a thing, there's like, you know, that curve, like they're like it goes
Mhm.
up and it goes boom, shoot up, and then it like evens out at the top once like things are figured out. So things have definitely evened out. Like you haven't seen like a major like change to like Windows in like 10 years. You haven't seen like smartphones, like when the iPhone came out, like now everything is just a black brick with a screen on it. Even like and just like the shift in like I don't know. I This is very like opinionated, I feel
Mhm.
like, because I grew up in the 2000s, so obviously I'm gonna like that stuff better. I'm gonna have a childhood attachment to it, but I feel like things were a lot more like open, I'll say, like because like
Yeah.
well, first of all, like the internet is just that's not an opinion, it's just objectively more closed off. There's Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and the five sites, whereas like forums and like personal sites and just websites for things was just so much more open and better back in the day. I think that's an objectively like fact. Like I don't think that's there's any opinion in that. But like in technology wise, like I don't know, it was very much more like people were trying to make websites and people were just kind of throwing money. It seems like at like all the virtual worlds, like
Yeah.
everyone's trying to make a virtual world. Everyone's trying to make flash games. Everyone's trying to like just toss money at the internet to try and get something to stick. And I feel like that's solidified now. Everyone knows kind of what works. And people don't do like as experimental things now cuz like with phones and things, it's you can't do as much. People don't make like a virtual world or a game for kids. They make just a social media post or like they post something on Twitter or Instagram. People aren't on the internet anymore. People are on social media. That's the topic, or that's the piece of technology I'm most passionate about today. But there are still good things. There's cool games coming out.
Yeah. Mhm.
There's some bits of cool technology coming out, but it's definitely in terms of like the internet and like raw like consumer computer tech things, it's definitely ramped out from its initial boom.
Mhm. Like, you
Hmm.
see the new like that not new, but it's like a is this more recent video? Like there's no safe spaces on the internet anymore.
Oh, Izzy's, yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
Like I saw like it like blew the hell up on Twitter for some reason, but
Yeah, a
like
lot of
for
people were just like disagreeing and then or no or they were just like not liking Iz's for like
just
for who they are just cuz
just because
like
they're just alternative.
yeah.
Um, yeah, no, it's like I think it's absolutely true though. Like
Mhm.
before, like Club Penguin, like there's like their like initial like mission statement was like to make it a safe place for kids to chat and stuff,
Mhm.
and there isn't that anymore. Like who like I'm curious like the people that disagree like what where else should kids go? Like there's the social medias, there's Instagram,
Yeah.
Twitter, YouTube, and I don't think
No, those are not safe for kids at all.
those are not any place for kids. Like I was
Mhm.
on there as a kid, but I knew I wasn't supposed to be. Like
Yeah.
as a kid, like I knew like these are adult spaces that I'm not supposed to be. I know I'm lying about my age to go on here.
Hmm.
There's no like social media is not a place for kids. Kids should be playing games and go and doing things like Club Penguin and doing things to like enrich their mind and all that. Like social media is the exact opposite. It de-enriches your mind.
Hmm.
Is what I'm trying to say. It's like yeah, I completely agree. There's apps, I guess. There's not really though. Like I'm trying to think. I guess I'm not a kid anymore, so I wouldn't know. But
I mean, what I've seen from kids, like what they're looking at, because like I do know like family friends who have like kids. I mean, like it's pretty much just that, like what they call them, like iPad kids. Like they're just
hmm
on their iPads doing whatever. Like I think most kids right now are just on YouTube or on TikTok. That's pretty much where they are. Like not even YouTube kids. I see these kids on like they'll just be on like just straight up YouTube and it'll be exposed to whatever. I mean,
hmm
so was I, and like, I mean, I literally made a whole video on Happy Tree Friends and
yeah.
traumatizing Flash games, and those are things I shouldn't have been looking at, but at least,
But at least there also was the other spaces to go to
yeah,
if you weren't
hmm,
like you went there because like you were curious and you were trying to be edgy and push the limit. And so was I. Like
hmm,
I wanted to like I was like but I'm no kid. I can look at live league ISIS things. Um but like and like I think what it is too is like virtual worlds and like Club Penguin and those kinds of things. Like there was no alternative to that. Like nobody wants to use YouTube Kids. No kid is like, I'm a kid, I'll just go on YouTube Kids. They go, no, I want to go what the adults are going on. I want to go on the real one. That's how I felt as a kid. And but like with something like Club Penguin or like the Flash game alternatives or like Disney Channel Flash games, like there was no alternative. Adults went on Club Penguin because it was the one of a kind thing. And there's not anything like that today. I feel at least as well.
yeah. And there wasn't a lot of overstimulation back then. I mean, sure, like all these Flash games and like virtual worlds, they had like colorful characters, but that was it. It was like it's not like Reels or TikTok where like you're scrolling and then you're instantly attracted to something. It's not like like there's a bunch of flash. Like I mean, there were colors, but like everything wasn't thrown in your face to make you like stick to the screen. There wasn't like yeah, Subway Surfers gameplay next to
No,
whatever thing.
this I'm very passionate about this. The like meta, I'll call it, of like video creation or like just media on the internet. Even the past like 5 years has shifted so fucking much. It's crazy. Like
Hmm.
I remember like when clickbait first became like normalized on YouTube. Like people forget, but like in like 2016, like if you put like clickbait on your video, like oh guy gets epically assaulted with like fingers and points in like your thumbnail, you get laughed off the platform and go like look at this fucking asshole. But then like people like regular like respected YouTubers started doing it and it became normalized. It just became
Yeah.
the thing that you do to get to be seen on YouTube. And like you see that with TikTok now, like with shorts and with just putting like the subtitles like flashing a super shit ton and like doing weird tricks and like the flashes and zooms and booms like tricks to get yourself or to keep someone's attention. Like I remember like when TikTok first came out, that was like a joke. That was like, oh, these assholes doing everything they can to keep attention. But now that's the norm now. Now you can't find a video without like live subtitles like that. And it's weird just to see this shift in like the culture and like recognize what people are used to, I guess.
Because
Like
that's
definitely
yeah. Oh,
like
go
back in
ahead.
the day, like you were saying, like in the 2000s, like there was none of that. There was no trying to keep people's attention. Just stay on my website. Stay on my website. There was enough like buzz around things that if you made something cool, that was enough. It was a lot more people making things for fun and for passion than trying to get money off the internet. There's a lot less money in it, I guess.
Yeah, and that's something I have to hold myself accountable for. Like, because like when I'm doing making videos, like I do have to account for like people having low attention spans. I do have to like clickbait my audience a little just because I mean, how else am I supposed to get clicks? How else are people gonna keep watching? Like
Well,
I'm yeah. Yeah,
yeah, no, like it's yeah, like you kind of have to like, and I'm not dissing anyone who like does that. Like
hmm.
it's the culture now. It's what
Yeah.
everybody does, and you gotta throw things in the thumbnail. You gotta do all the crazy, put the keywords in the description. You gotta
Hmm.
like you gotta balance it, but like it's I feel like still like as long as the base video is good, that is still enough to some extent. But especially in the beginning, like you can make the best videos in the world, and it'll still, like, I feel like you'll still eventually get blow up at some point, but like it would take a long time, a lot longer than it would if you used some of those things, like a putting things in the thumbnail, clickbait, ADHD things, that type of thing. Plus, it's just like sorry, I'm going on a rant, but
No, you're good.
if it's what, like, like you are what you eat, what you consume, like,
Hmm.
we're watching all of these videos ourselves. It just feels natural to put it in. It just, like, whatever you see, like, monkey see monkey do. What like if you're seeing other people do that, you're gonna naturally just want to do it yourself as well. It's just kind of, it just becomes the norm. It's really weird.
So like for your videos, like okay, this is probably a change of topic. So like for your
No, it's
videos,
fine.
how do you like brainstorm like what ideas you want to do? Like we already talked about like yeah, you want to talk about like these things you're interested, but how do you like brainstorm it? Like how did you know you wanted to make lost virtual worlds? How do you know you wanted to make emoticons or Usher
Um,
phone or
uh,
YouTube's old features, anything like
um,
that?
that's a great question, actually, because I actually have a really hard time coming up with videos a lot of the time.
Hmm.
Because, like, I don't know, I feel like sometimes a video just come naturally. Like, it'll just be like, oh, that's a great idea. Like with UB Funkies, that's what happened. I was laying in my bed and I was like, fuck, I can't think of anything. And then I was like looking around my room and I was like, and I saw like my UB Funkies, and I was like, has anyone done that? And no one had done like a deep dive on it. And I was like, oh, perfect. But sometimes I really do get thinking, like it usually starts for me with like something I really, really like. And like with emoticons and like virtual worlds, like I just wanted to talk about those in some regard, because I'm so passionate about them, and like they just had such a big hold on me in life. I want to talk about them in some way, and then it's just finding a way to talk about them. Like the iceberg for virtual worlds, that was like the best means to talk about them I could think of, because there were so many like obscure ones that nobody remembers. For emoticons, I talked about the history of them, because not that I even, like, it's interesting like how they came to be, but not even that I cared that much for them. Just the concept of like those old like Japanese cow emojis, that was just so cool to me. I just wanted to talk about them in some way. So I think it's, for me, it's finding something that I like, and then finding a vessel to make the video about.
Because that's
How to
kind of how
Hmm.
where I am. Because like when I made my part one of Urban Legends, I was really thinking about making that because it was always like ever since I started this channel I have right now, I was like, I want to make a video on F Man 122 and Roblox John Doe and the Webkins Killer, but like there's already so
Mm-mm.
many videos on it. And then I made I made the Smash Bros video and that blew up instantly. And then right after I was like, what? Fuck it, I'll just make this video. And I'm really surprised on how well it did because it's like
That's how it goes sometimes.
yeah. And then I made part two of Urban Legends. It wasn't originally called Urban Legends; it was called Hackers. I just kind of made that one just like this is for like the ones I did talk about, but I didn't grow up with. And now and then I here I am in the same situation. Like just like Sunday and Monday, I was like figuring out. I was like doing research and writing scripts for video ideas. I didn't know if I was gonna do, and then all of a sudden, like yeah, Monday night, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do Urban Legends Part Three, and here I am working on Urban Legends Part Three.
Hmm.
Yeah, this one's expanded. It's not going to be like because the first two are kids were virtual worlds. Part three is just going to be like just online games in general. So I have a Roblox section, a Halo section, I have a COD Zombies section, a Gmod section, and of course I'm going to end it with Hero Brian.
Uh, oh, the Gmail would be cool too. And like those are really, that, like, I really like that idea for a video. Like that's,
Mm-hmm.
and again, like thinking of like urban legends, talking about like the Webkins Killer, or like, like Herobrine, like such cool things that we all love so much, but just they've been done so much before. It's finding
Yeah,
like a unique way to talk about it, and I think you did there. You found like talking about them all in sequence in one big video. Like, mm,
yeah. That just brings me to another point. Like I said in the messages, I remember because like Morbid for Fun was asking how I describe my content because he like me and him were talking because he does like his stuff is also like horror content, but his is more like top five disturbing moments caught on camera. While I'm just like Infection at You and Urban Legends. I just kind of said, yeah, I'm a nostalgia horror. Just think of me as the evil version of Bjiru or Dream Jelly.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's kind of how I have to put it. Just horror and nostalgia. Like,
Hmm. Which is cool. Like horror stuff is like I was saying in the messages too. Like
mhm.
I really like horror stuff, but like not enough to make videos about it. but like it's
Mhm.
like that's probably like a big portion of like the videos I do watch is like the urban legend stuff and like weird what the hell's on the internet.
Yeah, because like for me, like because like what part of why I do like the videos I do is because of like people like because I had him on the show earlier. Now he's one of my good friends, like Raymundo 2112. He made the childhood trauma iceberg, and he
Mm-hmm.
reignited so many memories of like things that like scared me as a kid. And then Sagan Hawks's video, like Rise of Digital Horror, that video like changed my life. And like his whole content is also like horror and nostalgia. So like that's kind of like another thing. Like that's like with me is like I don't want to seem like a rip off of him or like seem like I'm just like doing the same thing he's doing, but like just like whatever we ball. But yeah, Sagan Hawks is another one of those like YouTubers who really ignited that because there's just like a lot of things that scared me as a kid. And it's like, how can I talk about these things?
Yeah, exactly. How can you? Cool thing you like.
Hmm.
How can I make it into something digestible?
Yeah,
hmm No, I think like you've done a good job. Then I feel like there's especially like what you said with like that fear of like I don't want to be too much like this person. I don't want to
hmm
rip this person off. I feel that way too. Especially like if you're covering something that has been done before by someone you really like.
yeah,
And I feel like it's impossible to though. Like there's always your own spin on it. Unless like you're the exact same format, exact same topics as them, like you're always your own video. I feel like obviously you do not want to be copying them, especially someone you look up to, but I feel like at least for me, I worry about that too much. Even if someone's done it before, you should still do it in your own way, I think.
yeah. What YouTubers do you look up to? Like, who do you like take for inspiration, or who do you just like watch?
Now that's a great question. I was thinking about this in the shower today.
Hmm.
Um Like, because I take a lot of inspiration from older YouTubers, some that like are long gone now. Um, obviously the modern ones too. Scott the Was, everyone's watching these days.
Hmm.
Izzy's good channel. Strange Eons, she makes videos about Tumblr things. I really like her.
Hmm.
Um, there's this really small person, Soda Girl, I think their name is, and
I probably heard the name.
yeah. Yeah, lots of people. But also like a lot of the time I'll go back to like some of the videos I watched as a kid. Like there's this YouTuber Miss Breezy. She made Minecraft machinimas back in the day. And she was like my main person. Like I loved her videos. I still do. Like they're dated. They're still like 2012 humor, but I still love them so much. She had such a good scream. And so a lot of the time like a lot of like my humor and things I guess is taken from that like older YouTube era or like Epic Mealtime or like Crafted Movie was this other Minecraft channel I watched a lot. So I don't know. I guess it's like taking like what I liked from back then and mixing it with like the long form stuff that I watch today. And that's like that makes a Bjiru video.
Because I do see like you're in like you are followed by Dream Jelly and who am I thinking of? Oh yeah, Polygon Donut on Twitter. I'm like thinking like yeah, you guys definitely like are in that same niche of like old internet nostalgia.
Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah. And yeah, they make great videos as well. Polygon
Hmm.
Dunn just made a keyboard video I thought was
I
really,
saw
really
that
good.
one.
hmm
Yeah.
But obviously like extremely different styles. But yeah, I've damned both of them quite a bit. Like just about like old nostalgia things. Me and Polygon Donut have talked quite a bit on just like similarities between videos and things. So yeah, definitely inspired by like
Hmm.
my fellow people as well. Like they both make amazing videos. Other people that make this style stuff, like I'm always watching those as well because like they're just topics I'm interested in as well.
Hmm. Yeah, because like
Mm.
I did watch a lot of Dream Jelly. Like I still do. Like I remember like she brought up kids pics. I was like, oh, thank God someone's finally talking about this. I think we both did the Webkins Killer. I'm like, I actually made a list of everyone who made a Webkins Killer video.
How many?
So it's me, Iziz, Lula Loopsy, Flurry Moon,
Oh, she's just good as well.
Dream Jelly. I'm thinking, did Kylie make a? No, me and Kylie did the bunny surgery game. That's what we had in common, but we didn't. No, I don't think she did Webkins Killer. Okay,
That's quite a lot though.
El Supersonic Q. That's the sixth one. So like, yeah. So it's me,
Mm.
Flurry Moon, Iziz, Lulu Loopsy, Dream Jelly, El Supersonic Q, and like
Mm.
we all did it completely differently too. Like SQ was like, yeah, here's some urban legend. I think Lula and Flurry Moon, they were just kind of like in their normal speaking voice. And then I just kind of treated it as like an actual like serial killer. I was like, the Webkins killer is on the lurks. And then I made a doing fentanyl joke. that just caught people off guard in that video too.
No, but exactly, like perfect example of
Hmm.
like the like even if someone's done something before, still do it because you'll do it in a
Yeah.
completely different style. And that's yeah, exactly. Like 6 people have made it, but you all have your own unique style. And plus, like, man, the Webkins killer. That's like just the most iconic shit on the internet.
Yeah, like
Mm.
one of the videos I really want to do that's like already like starting to be oversaturated by now is I mean one thing is Hero Brian, like there's already so many video essays on Hero Brian. I'm just gonna talk about my personal experience with it, but like and
Mm.
then like it's the 2016 clown case. Or like the whole clown shock. I don't know, did you have that in Canada? Oh, you had clown sightings too? Because like where I am in Vegas, yeah, there was a shit ton.
I like not as like I didn't see any like personally, like there wasn't like where I live, but like yeah, like it was like I saw it on like the news and stuff, like crazy, like what an era.
So what are some like video ideas you'd want to do in the future?
Um, I have a list.
You're going to grab it right now.
It's on the floor. Um, I want to talk about. I have it taped to my wall actually. CD-ROM games. This is a Surf's Up one that came with a cheese stick pack, and I think that's very cool. I want to talk about. I would like to talk about those. Um, a lot more like I don't know because my channel's very like internet nostalgia-y, but a lot more like hardware based stuff. Like, cause I'm really into like console hacking, like DS and Wii
Oh yeah, I
stuff, and
saw
like
the DS video.
and like jailbreaking your iPod and shit. Like, I want to
Yeah,
do
I
some
did
more.
that a few times. I homebrewed my 3DS.
Oh yes,
Hmm.
very nice. Like you know Bringus Studios.
I've heard the name. I just forgot what it was about.
He does a lot of like that stuff. I like he's really good channel.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to do some more stuff like that. It's very fun. And just like some more bigger videos. Like my emoticons video, that took me a very long time. And that is the one I consider like a big production, like fully animated, fully like so I like to do a couple more like prime videos like that as well. Because I haven't now in a year.
Yeah, that's what
And
I'm trying to go back to too. Like just like full on like essays that are researched, edited.
mhm. Yeah, and like
Hmm.
no stops pulled. Like modern like my videos right now, like a lot of the time, like especially the ones I'm just fucking around, like the themes video or like just like the phones video, just talking about things in succession. I'm just making jokes. I'm editing quite a bit, but like I'm not like paying too much attention to things because it doesn't matter that much. But I want to make something that like because you can't be perfectionist on everything. Eventually, it has to come out. But I want to have like that one project that's worked on for like months that you do just not leave anything in or like leave any mistakes in any like you like just everything is like perfect on it because that's what emoticons was for me. And that was really fun, and it like pushed that video is the reason I can like edit better than I did.
Yeah, how
Mm.
would you describe your editing style? Like, because like for me, it's like I'm able to consume it. Like, you'll add visuals when you need to.
Mm.
Like everything's very fast paced too. So like, how do you describe like your editing style? Mm.
Um, I actually have a few things to say about this. First of all, fucked and unoptimized. I'm like I literally, like when you press A in Premiere. I don't know if you use Premiere.
Oh, I used to, and now I use DaVinci.
But like
Hmm.
that key, like you can move the whole timeline from a certain point on.
Yeah.
Last week I figured out that existed. I would just zoom out, grab the whole timeline, or like select the whole thing manually and then move it. I didn't know there was a tool built in. I probably do shit like the most like unoptimized way possible, like just manually every time. I'll edit like half my shit in Photoshop, just like exporting frames and just drawing shit on a lot of the time. That's how I do like a lot of like little animated bits. But in terms of style, one thing that like is very crucial to me is like edit. Something I try and remember is like there has to be like reason for the edit or reason for putting something up, not just putting something up for no reason. Like, how do I describe this? Like edits not as little as possible, but like it has to feel right. It has to like yeah, it has to flow naturally. Yeah, it shouldn't be just like shoehorned, just putting something there. It should be like you should talk about it and it like pops in kind of type deal. Like don't like there has to be a reason for the edit. I guess is the best way to think about it.
Hmm.
And if there's not, then I just leave it blank, leave it just talking or something. And also like I'm a very big fan of like the old Freddie W. You know him?
I've heard the name.
Like he made like crazy like VFX stuff on YouTube back in the day. And I remember watching a video of his, and he said like, oh, like VFX artists who do like explosions and guns and stuff have like the hardest job in the world. They have to make it realistic, and if they do it right, nobody knows that they exist. And I really like that quote because it's like if you do, I feel like it's the same in like an edit, or like the way motion happens on like a little animation or something, or like how certain visuals pop up. Like if you do it right and you do it, make it flow nice, no one really knows it's there, because it's like, obviously you know it's there, but like it feels natural. It doesn't feel like it's edited as much. So I'd say like, yeah, try and do things, put a lot of effort into things that like are subtle and like just little quality of life things in your video. I feel like is important to my stuff.
Yeah, because like I realized like after like watching like people like Shy Valley and Polygon Donut who have such like a unique editing style, it's like, yeah, if I really want to stand out, then I really have to like sure have my face in my videos, but also like have my own like editing style. Like sure, I'm not the only one who does like the whole like Windows aesthetic, but it's like, am I? I'm also the only person who's doing like the whole DS thing, or like the most random like references, like the brain pop thing, or like the Tomodachi Life thing. I always try to
Mm-hmm.
like throw in like those like niche references, like the 5 people in the audience will be like, "Holy shit!"
Holy shit! Oh,
Mhm.
thing mentioned.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, but like that comes with time too. You know,
Hmm.
like like you eventually like you pick up certain things, you experiment with different things, you see what you like. Like
Hmm.
my editing style was not that unique for a while as well. I'm also like I really like animation as well. I've
Yeah.
been doing shit like that, so like that really helps me. Like with my like kind of low FPS animation style, I like
Hmm.
doing my videos. Like it's
Yeah, I was about to ask about that. I was like, the way like the things move in your videos, it's like I just don't know how to describe them, but it's like in a certain way, and I don't know how to describe it.
it's like low FPS, I'd call it. Like how I do it is there's a YouTuber called Funk. Do you know him? With big E.
Oh, I've heard. I think I've heard of them. Do they have like a computer screen as like their avatar?
Yes, kind of.
Hmm.
It's like a little green man sort
Yeah.
of. Used to be a TF2 tuber, but switched to like more essay stuff. I love his stuff so much. I should have mentioned him before, of a modern
Hmm.
person. I love his stuff so much. He's a huge inspiration. But his animation style is like low FPS like that on like just manually doing the keyframes, and so that's where I got that from. I completely ripped it off from him. Um, yeah, every like instead of like keyframing, you just like every 2 frames or 3 frames you will do a motion instead of just like a smooth motion is how that's done.
Would you ever get like an editor or a team of editors, or like
Hell
does
no.
everything have to be strictly Bjiru style?
That's the thing. Like
Hmm.
I like if I like when people have editors on YouTube, I really don't get it. Like to
Hmm.
me, like the edit is the video. Like for me at least, like my motions and my funny things and my like moves around of it. Like it's your personality in the edit too.
Yeah.
Like so when people have an editor for their video, like I understand it. Like the only way I would personally is like if I got super into streaming and I had an editor to like cut down a VOD or
Hmm.
something like that, or you know, subtitle something. Like just the grind work, sure, maybe. But like video essay people who like their whole thing is like big, blonde, good videos on their channel, I just I mean people can do it, but like I don't know. To me that like that's just not really your video anymore. To
Hmm.
me.
Yeah, because like for this show, that's where I have Ryan step in. Like for
Mm,
my main channel, like I would like if I was still doing infection AU stuff, I would have considered an editor. But like for the most, like all my video essay stuff is like, nah, this has to be strictly me. Like I
yeah.
would
And
get
like
animators. Like that's what I would do. I would like hire a team of animators. Like I do have people on speed dial to like make art for me. That's how I got
speed dial.
like the brain pop thing and the Tomodachi Life thing. But other than that, no.
Yeah, that was cool. That was really
Hmm.
cool. And that's different. That's like a commission of someone
Yeah.
who specializes in something you could never learn how to do in a proper amount of time, and like
Yeah.
crediting them and like and like that's a section. Like that's completely different. But like yeah, someone to make and like do the style of like your whole video, like it's like sometimes I see videos and it's like, oh, like researched by this person, edited by this person, and then performed by me. Like did you do anything?
That's like what I was confused by, like, because I remember Wendigo and he just like put like an application up for now looking for researchers and script writers, and like, so what's the point?
What
What's
do
the
you
point?
do?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just the guy who talks. Like, yeah, it's and
Hmm.
I mean, you can do that, I guess, but like, I don't know. To me, like, the whole point of YouTube is it's not a production. It's like
Yeah.
go to TV if you want some shit like that. Like,
Hmm.
the whole point of YouTube to me is the personal factor. It's someone, an individual, like putting up their thing, their edits, their jokes, their
Hmm.
research, their self, and like putting themselves out there. And when you bring in this many people, make this whole production, I mean, it's fine, and there are channels I like that are like that, like Anthony Padilla. That's a whole production. He's got like a team of people, and it's good, but like it's not the same thing as like say Scott the Woz, and like he has his friends and stuff editing with him, but like you know what I mean? Like it's him and his friends, and like it's just them. They have no third party. They have no big production team. They have no like payroll they have to do. Like that's the spirit of YouTube for me.
How much do you go off script if like your videos are scripted at all?
Some aren't. Some
Hmm.
like the Usher Buck video I made. Like that was just me fucking around. Usually I'll have like at least like a little like something. Most of the longer ones though, most of like the proper ones are scripted though. It depends. Most jokes and stuff are written in. Usually I'll write most
Yeah.
things into the script. But sometimes I will go off though, a lot of the time, because I'll usually like to make it feel more natural, I'll read the passage that like I'm gonna say next, and I'll just have it in my head, and then I'll just speak it from memory,
Hmm.
and then just do that individually with each like line. So a lot of the time I'll go on some other tangent or switch up words or think of something else on the spot that I just have to get out right now, or a joke just comes to me and I'll just say it. But not too much. Most of it is written.
Yeah, because like that's what I want to do. Like I'd want to like have more personality in my videos. Like that's another thing. I really want to do is like stand out. Like people coming to my content for me, not coming for because they want to see Jujutsu Kaisen Part Two or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get your personality in there.
Hmm.
I think it's I don't know, and I think it just comes with like confidence and like making a
Hmm.
lot of videos to like get that confidence to like be your true self. But I also feel like I don't know, you need to be a bit cringe on YouTube.
Yeah.
You have to be like I put like my plushies in there. Like I love my plushies, or like putting like a My Little Pony reference. Like cringe stuff that like is just unique to you. You gotta be vulnerable to give some people to like something to relate to, something to latch onto. Not in like that makes it sound like a business. Like oh,
Yeah.
I'm giving value to my content, but like just to be yourself, so people can be like, oh, I know this person now. I like them. They're they're being their whole authentic self. They have likes that aren't cool. They have this and this. You gotta put your whole self out there to put yourself out there, even the ones that are less cool.
Yeah. Like I'm glad you said that because that's why I do the references like the yeah, like brain pop, but also like when I first started YouTube, I was thinking, maybe I should be like in a suit, just like as if or like just wearing the clothes I wear when I go out. But
Hmm.
it just got too tiring, and then like I was just wearing band shirts, like, and
Hmm.
then I get more engagement from that because people are like, "Oh my god, Corn! Oh my god, Incesticide! That's my favorite Nirvana album,"
Hmm.
or Misfits, whatever band shirt I wore at that video.
Um. Yeah, I don't know. I've never. I like. I'll definitely be like presentable for
Hmm.
videos. There's been times where like I've not recorded because I didn't like my hair at the time.
Yeah. Mhm.
But for the most part, yeah, I don't know. You could. That's interesting. I've never thought about that. I've always just kind of worn. I guess because like I did not start making face cam stuff. I
Mhm.
originally did not at all. So when I started with the camera, it was mostly just like for lulls.
Yeah.
For like I didn't really think about it that much. I just wore what I was wearing and hit record.
Yeah, so why I do the screen stuff is like my face is in it a lot more.
Mm,
Even if
mm.
there's like a whole like thing in the background, like I always put like GM construct or the Minecraft tutorial map in the background. I have a green screen, but at least my face is in it.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. You can do a lot of creative stuff with that too, like putting your face like in different places. Green screens are cool. I've thought about. I have one rolled up in the corner there. I've never brought it out.
What else was I thinking? I mean, yeah, usually I do like full on research and I have a full document for I guess today I was like, I'm gonna raw dog it for today. So like,
Did you record?
what's up?
Did you record today?
I didn't record a video today. Like Oh, I have to record for Shy Valley. He's asking me to do a few voice lines if I'm allowed to say that. I know he'll probably be cool with that. He's yeah, he's doing this whole big collab because I think he's doing like a whole list video. So there's gonna be me and a few other YouTubers in there. He mentioned he brought the list to me. I was like, all right, okay, that's who I expected. I
Cool,
was
cool,
like, I
cool.
just think that's cool for me to like be in a Shy Valley video. It's not
Yeah.
my first time being in a Shy Valley video. He shouted out Deep Blue when he was on,
Oh, damn.
but yeah, like I don't know, it's just cool, just
His
collabing.
his style is that's really cool. And like I don't know, like on YouTube, like it's so hard, especially like long form essay style stuff. Like it's so hard to like figure out a way to collab in that way.
Hmm.
Like props to you for like coming out and like with the collabs you've done, because like I always think like what the hell could I make to like incorporate someone else? Like
Yeah,
it's really really hard. His Shy Valley also on the topic, he makes some very cool stuff. I really like his style, like his like
it's like a
crunch,
weird core stuff.
yeah, like overexposed, like super sharpened. Like it's really cool. It's really unique.
Yeah, I tried replicating that for a video. I tried doing something similar. I was like, no, only Shy Valley could do this. Like, I think my Halo ARG video, I was like, how do I become a scarier version of his editing style? It did not work out. So like that's a strictly Shy Valley thing. No one else can do what he does.
It's well, props to you for like trying, but like
Yeah.
I feel like it's like a muscle too. Like
Hmm.
like he probably didn't. No one ever starts out making something beautiful, but he's
Yeah.
just like been doing that so long now that he knows how to do it good.
Yeah, like I was just sometimes I'll just watch his old videos and I just see the evolution. Like his first, like his Plants vs Zombies iceberg was like, all right, just a typical editing style. Then you see his Encarnacion Bishave's video, okay, a bit more visual, and then you get to like creepy anomalies, and then okay, that's when you can really see his like weird core stuff. Hmm.
Yeah, I really like it. Like that's the thing too. Like I feel like I don't know. Back on like the editing style thing, like
Hmm.
what I do personally, like I've never ever used like a pack or like a pre-made like any presets or like pre-made plugins. Like I think
Oh,
it's very
really?
important. Yeah, no, yeah. Like I everything is made from scratch for me, and I think that's you don't have to. Like depends what you're trying to make on YouTube or like in your edit. Like if you don't care that much about it, like it's fine. But like for me personally, like I just don't want to use what anyone else has made. I want to do it myself. I want to learn how to do it myself, and I want to have full control over it. I want to like I want to learn how to make it myself, and I want to then I have full control over how it looks, how all the things. And I think that also like trains your muscle on how things work and like how to do edits and things. I would it's fine to do plugins and stuff, but like I don't know. I would recommend just cuz I do it, like making the stuff yourself, learning how to make things like that.
Hmm. Yeah,
What was like what was what?
because I was about to mention about like plugins is like more because for me like DaVinci Resolve doesn't have a bit crusher nor doesn't like which is like makes the audio low quality. Yeah, it doesn't have that, and like that was
Uh
something I really wanted to use for a video. Like for the Wii Phone video, that was the first time I ever did that because I had like when I had Kylie's section when she was talking about the Nintendo On, I put her in the 3DS sound app. I was like, no, I need this feature. So I was like, yeah.
Well, I mean, like, yeah, like, no, like,
Hmm.
it doesn't, like, you can't do that yourself in DaVinci Resolve. You like, say, like, I've used plugins, like, not to say,
Hmm.
like, data moshing is like when, like, like the next frame goes to the video, but like your head or something stays and it, like, the frame, like, stays on your face, like, it looks all glitchy. That's
Yeah.
not something you can make manually. You have to use, like, there's multiple different ways you can do it, but the way I did it, the way that seemed the most in control was this plugin that I got for it. So like I mean, if you need plugins, especially like your bit crushing thing, like and do that yourself. Like obviously do it then, but like I'm talking in terms of like transitions or like animations of like something coming in. Like I don't know, maybe because I like animation as well. That's why I don't. But I don't know. That's why I feel like that gives it's more unique when you do it yourself.
Yeah, back to the topic of collabs. Like when I first like started doing collabs, it was like because I have a lot of them on my channel. Like it was originally like people would like read sections of my script, and then I realized, oh wait a minute, now this is no longer my video. So then I just kind of reduced it to like small cameos. Like that's what I did with the Flash Games video. I had all the Disney Channel things, which the collabs on that one were insane. I'm still like whiplash by who I got on that video, and it was supposed to be
Yeah,
more and like other people in that video too. So I'm still
props to you.
whiplashed.
Yeah, no, actually, like you've had some very cool people on. Um, what was it? Like props to you for like
Hmm.
reaching out like that. Like I would be way too scared to message any of those people and be like, "Oh, you want to come on my video?" Like or anybody. like it's hard to like put yourself out there and reach out and be like, hey, do you want, like, I really like your stuff. Do you want to come on my video? Like that's, and like you're reaping the rewards of it. Like sometimes people do, like you never know. Like, and especially like,
Hmm.
you know, like the 200, 500K kind of bracket, like everyone who's in there knows like the struggle of the come up,
Yeah.
the like the when you're first starting out, and most of them I feel like are very understanding. They're like, yes, I'd love to. I'd love to help out someone who's just starting out. It's really really cool that they are doing that.
Yeah, because I always like try to like have like have like a relationship with that person first before I have them on a collab. Like everyone like I've collabed with, like I've talked to them in DMs. I've had them on the show just like for a little bit. I think the Flash Games video was like the first time in a while where like I was like getting collabs from people I don't really talk to. Like there was a lot of them like I knew was probably gonna say no. Like Polygon Dona, I wanted to have on the video. They said no, and probably for good reason because like they were gonna say traumatizing Flash game. Like I guess that would have been against image for them. What
Yeah,
else?
they do a lot of like, yeah, fun bubbly stuff.
Yeah, like a lot of the people who had on like the Disney Channel bit, like half of them were like, the thing is like a lot of them like already knew who I was, so it was like I guess that just kind of helped me out in the long run because like by that point I already had Smash Bros and a bunch of other videos that blew up, and then like I was at like what 20K subs, so like so two
Hmm.
idiot Germans already knew who I was, Rookie
Oh
knew who I
damn.
was. Who else? The way I got CZ's rolled, he was just in the VidCon group chat, and he was the first person to be like, "Yeah, I'll hop on." I was
Oh
pretty
damn.
shocked by it.
Oh, VidCon group chat.
Yeah.
There's like a Discord or something.
No, it was like started last year by Morbid for fun. It was like it's like yeah, like all the YouTubers were going to VidCon. I was added on it just recently because well, not recently, maybe like 2 months ago, just because I'm going to VidCon. I know I also befriended Morbid for fun and like a lot of the people in that group chat.
That's really cool.
Hmm.
I let me know how it is, because I've looked at VidCon, but like I don't know, it's so different from
Hmm.
how it was.
Yeah, like
I've heard it's like kind of fallen off a lot, but I don't know, maybe not though. I mean, I'm curious now that I know someone who's actually going, that I could
mhm.
like I could talk to.
Yeah, because like what they told me is that the actual convention's all right. I mean, I think the best thing that's gonna happen from this convention is the Costco guys being there, and that's it.
Oh, oh, no way!
Yeah,
Oh my god,
yeah,
they're
but
losing relevance by the hour too. Like
mm.
you're gonna hit them like right at the right time.
Yeah, and then Rizzlers like outlived them. But yeah, like they told me that's the after party stuff, which is like, all right, fair. I don't drink though. That's like the thing. And I'm
You don't
like,
have
I don't go
to.
to parties either. So it's like,
I watched a Strange Eon's video
mhm.
about, she went to VidCon one year and she like had her like lung explode during it, but she still went.
Wait, Strange Eons. Is that? Am I thinking of the right person? Did they talk about dinosaurs?
No, no,
Okay,
no.
that's someone else.
Tumblr goth woman talks about, pretty much a Tumblr tuber, but makes a lot of like really good internet stuff. But yeah, I've heard that like if you're like a fan going to VidCon, it kind of sucks. Like it's fine, like if like your goal is to meet someone, but the convention itself, it's mostly just like Instagram and TikTok, like
Yeah,
advertising and shit. Come do the G Fuel big spin the wheel something. That's what the booths are. But for creators, yeah, I've heard like the yeah, there's like the creator hotel. There's
yeah,
parties you go to, and they're not like parties. Like I don't think it's like woo dancing. Like it's just like people, like you go somewhere. There's like food. There's like you like just talk to other people. It's like a networking thing. That's like I feel like the wrong term, but like meeting other people who also make videos, which is cool.
yeah. Because that's another thing. It's like I don't know. Like this YouTube journey is like I was a fan of these guys one day. Now all of a sudden, like I'm just like not on their level, but like just like they kind of see me as like an equal. Like it's like that. Like the parasocial relationships is just gone now.
It's
Yeah,
become a relationship.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have much experience with that because I don't reach out to that many people.
Hmm.
Most is Polygon Donut. I become over the past little bit like decent friends with him, but I don't know. I didn't really know about him before he kind of started messaging me. And
Oh,
actually, I
they
think
messaged you first, or did you message them first?
I forget. It's like a like boyfriend girlfriend, like oh, who messaged first?
Mhm.
I don't know. I think I might have seen their stuff around a bit. I don't know. I think it was right around when Miku Fortnite came out, because they were posting like a ton about Miku Fortnite, and I was also like, oh my god, Hatsu
Wow,
Miku
that was
Fortnite.
pretty recent. Yeah.
Yeah, like a few months ago. Yeah,
Hmm.
that was when. Yeah, I don't know though.
Yeah, that
Just
was like
kind
a
of like,
week before me and Extrament recorded our episode because we talked about that.
oh damn.
Mhm.
Yeah, Extraman too. He makes some very cool stuff as well.
I
Sorry,
talk to
off
him a
topic.
lot. Like I
What?
talk to him the most. I like the YouTubers I talk to the most are like the top three are him, Adrian Gasly, and Shy Valley.
Yeah, but yeah,
Mhm.
the little group chat.
Oh yeah.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
just talking about.
Extrament
Yeah, he said that he makes his thumbnails in
in
PowerPoint.
PowerPoint in his
What
video.
the fuck? I still
No,
can't believe that. I need to talk to him, and see his process. What the hell? That's messed up.
no, like you could really tell, like when you look at his thumbnails, like,
hmm
wait a minute, this is Photoshop. This is that word art thing.
If you look deep, yeah. If you like
Yeah.
blow it up to like its full size, like yeah, it's. But like you'd never know otherwise.
Mhm.
Like that's crazy. That's crazy. That's the craziest shit I've heard on YouTube.
Yeah, guys already knew each other before the group chat too. Like I remember like watching his one video of the 2010s games, and I just see you in the
Hmm.
comments. And that video
He
caught me off guard too.
Yeah, because I'd seen his videos like around. Like I
Hmm.
feel like there's always that one video by someone that's just on everybody's homepage.
Yeah.
And his videos were that for a little while, or well, still are. Like his videos are still doing good. It looks like, but
Hmm.
and I'd watch like a bit of some of them, and then my friend who's going to school, she lives in like a different city now. She like sent me like her and her friends were watching just like videos on the TV, and he featured me. He like put my Funkies video like in his video. My friends and my friends were like, "Oh my god, oh that's I know that guy," and I was like, "Oh shit!" So I went and just commented, and then yeah, we haven't talked a ton, but yeah, he makes
Hmm.
very cool stuff as well.
Yeah, I was also featured in one of his more recent videos. He was shouting out Deep Blue, but I don't like where he placed like my face. It's like because like Extraman's humor. He'll always have like the most like deep, like the most like degenerate humor just placed out of nowhere.
Hmm.
Like just 30 seconds before my face appears in his video, there's like Minecraft vor animation. I'm like, I just thought that was so out of pocket. I don't
It's
think that was intentional. I mean the Minecraft War thing, I did ask him about that. Like, why did you put that in there? He told me like the search process behind like finding that video.
Like Minecraft lore or war.
Vor, like swallowing, like something like Frankie would talk about.
Mm-hmm. Is that
Faye,
Frankie?
Frankie Faye.
Yes, yes, yeah. She. I saw her like past month. I like saw her for the first time. She makes some very cool stuff as well.
Yeah, I had her on Deep Blue like back in November, but we had to scrap her episode. She was just like, "Yeah, can we like redo it?" And like, sure. Like, but
Mm.
she's really nice. Like, I was a little intimidated by her at first. I'm not
She's
gonna
very
lie.
like yeah. She's definitely an intimidating girly.
Yeah, because when I did our episode, it was like, because like we were having problems. Like, not everyone's used Riverside before, so like I think half the
I
guests
haven't.
have had issues with Riverside. Like Shy Valley did,
Mm.
L Supersonic Q did, but that's because L Supersonic Q's tech is like old school. And then
Mm.
like Frankie, I feel bad every time. And then Frankie also had that. And then like in her episode, I think I got a question wrong. I was like, oh damn. But no,
Wrong?
she's really nice. Yeah, I was like, yeah, how was it like when you blew up off this video? And she was like, I didn't blow up off that video. I was like, oh damn, I got that wrong.
I mean, like it's
Yeah,
hard to tell what
yeah,
video someone blows up off of,
yeah.
unless it's like their most viewed video.
Yeah, but like she's really nice. Like I was also supposed to have her on the what was it the Flash Games video. She wasn't
Ah,
available, but yeah, she's really nice.
damn, interesting. Yeah, I can see
Yeah,
it should be a little bit scary though.
I mean that was just
Uh,
me with all these YouTubers. I'm just intimidated at first, and then now
no,
I'm just
yeah,
chill.
absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I met. I don't know. Like I was saying, like I don't usually reach out to people that much. Maybe I should more, just because like just for funs, but
Hmm.
um, because I don't know. Like I don't know. Like yeah, I never think like people would ever want to talk to me.
That's how I am too.
Yeah, but you gotta just jump that gap. Um, where was I taking this though? Yeah, no, it's scary. It's definitely very scary at first. I feel like also like for me at least, like I've had I get quite a few DMs sometimes of like when you have a lot of people like watching you're always very cautious of
Hmm.
like if someone just wants something from you, like someone's just
Yeah,
trying to sell you something, or like because there's a lot of DMs like that I get as well, or like emails of that regard. So it's weird, like especially when you're like a smaller YouTuber trying to like reach out to a bigger YouTuber, like making sure they know like that you're just like a fan, you're just wanting them to like have them on your podcast just
yeah,
because you're a fan of them, or you just want to talk to them, or like get advice from them or something, like and make sure they're not like you're not like please come on my shit so I can get your face and your views.
Mhm.
It's very like because like they do probably get a lot of DMs like that, or maybe they don't. I don't know.
Yeah.
I actually now that I mention it, I've gotten like straight scam DMs, but I don't think I've ever gotten anything like that. I feel like people who want to genuinely collab and stuff usually have good intentions, if at all, or like if they come at all, because it's a very rare thing to do because people are too scared.
Yeah,
So
that's
again,
why I try to build up
props.
that relationship before
Mhm.
before I have money collab. For the podcast, like
I-
it's just like a heads first thing. Like they'll say yes to an interview, they'll say no to an interview, or they'll just straight up ghost you.
Have you had anyone that's straight up ghosted you?
Like I don't want to say ghosting as in like they deliberately ignored my thing, but like there have like people who have just never responded. But
Hmm.
when I first like talked to Morbid for Fun and Jade and Salads, like I was in request limbo in their Instagram DMs for like months. And then like
Mhm.
there are those like the creators who have like just didn't read my message. Like
I mean, yeah.
I was supposed to have Internet Pit Stop on a few months ago, but then I messaged him again, and then he was on the Flash Games video. Who else? Like I've messaged Lula Loopsy on Twitter and Instagram, but like
Yeah.
I think at this point she's kind of like I'm hoping she just didn't receive them and not like damn I'm not trying to talk to this dude.
She makes some cool stuff as well.
Yeah, her stuff is fun. That's why I want to have her on an episode. You could just talk about stuff. Same thing
Hmm.
with Polygon Donut. I did DM them about another big collab I want to do, but they haven't responded. And I think they're just kind of tired of my bullshit. I'm like, damn, this kid again. Like I've talked
Hmm.
to them twice before then. It was to get them on the Flash Games video, but they said no. And I talked to them just to say, yeah, you're one of the best editors on YouTube. I kind of take inspiration from you. They said thanks. And I talked to them again, but I think they didn't get it, or like they just I'm just gonna take it as a no. Like,
Hmm.
yeah, I don't want to do this.
Yeah, and I mean fair too. Like
Yeah.
not everyone wants to do collab stuff, and that's fine
Yeah.
too. Um, what was I gonna say? I feel like yeah, and like a lot
Hmm.
of especially if someone's bigger, like
Yeah.
they get like the bigger you are, the more like requests and DMs you get from just people you don't know. So like
Hmm.
it gets lost in the sea of messages they probably get.
Yeah.
Things like that. But yeah, still props for like reaching out to people. It takes a lot of oomph, a lot of balls.
Yeah. Yeah, because I had you on the Wii phone video, which is like
Mhm.
I felt like because when I made that video, it was like so like not aligned with my channel. I feel like it fit your channel or Kylie's channel or Extraman's channel a lot more than it fit mine. So that's why I had you guys on the video. It was like, all
Huh.
right. And then someone put in the comments, was it the Avengers essay of internet technology?
Yeah, yeah, Avengers of old nostalgia the
Yeah.
nostalgia Avengers.
Yeah. No, that video flopped horrendously, but it's whatever now.
Sometimes that happens though. Like
Yeah.
it's really weird on YouTube, like trying to
Hmm.
gauge, especially like at this size, like the kind of
Hmm.
like 20K to 100K sub range. Because like
Hmm.
once you're past that, I feel like once you're like 100, 200, 500K, like your video, like people are subscribed, they like you for you. You'll
Yeah.
get at least a decent amount of views that way. But like
Hmm.
it's so weird, like for me at least, like I was saying, like some videos, like the themes video, I thought would do horrendously, and some videos like my DS video flopped, quote unquote. Like I still love that video, but it did not do. I thought it would do much better than it did, and it's just like it's really hard to judge why things happen. Like you're like,
Yeah.
did I put something like blood in the video and that got it like shadow banned? Is it not long enough? Is it like not like is the thumbnail not good enough? I feel like that's half of it most of the time. The title and thumbnail is like half of if your video is going to get views or not.
Hmm. And you never know. Like sometimes like a video will like not do well for like months or like a few weeks, and then all of a sudden it just blows up. Because I've had that a few times. Like
Really?
because like my Legoland video that was stuck in 200 view hell for the longest time because I made that when I had like 1K subs, and then when I made Smash Bros and then Urban Legends, that video just shot up to 80K views. Same thing with the Flash Games video. That one was at 20K the first week, and then when I made the other infection I used, it just shot up to where it is now. What else
What's it
happened?
at? No.
It's at 90K right now, or no, 89K, but I think it's reaching 90K.
Interesting. I guess that happens. Like same with me. Like when like now that I've had a few videos
Hmm.
like do pretty well, like other videos that I've made of the same style that maybe didn't get as much traction before, people come to your channel and they view that video.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just it's so weird on YouTube because ideally like you just like to make whatever you like.
Yeah.
and it's so it feels so gross, like talking about numbers or like how things perform, because that's not what it's about at the end of the day. But it is it is also what lets you talk to people you look up to and who are also passionate. What lets you make a living off of it. What make lets you like yeah, and you and just even just personal, like you like it's cool to have your video blow up. It feels really really bad when you put a lot of work into it and you think it'll do well and it doesn't. And it feels really really good when it does.
Yeah.
It's designed that way.
That's kind of like, because like with this like next video, it's like I have no idea if it's gonna blow up. I mean, part one of Urban Legends did well. Part two didn't do as hot until I changed the title and thumbnail. So it's like,
Really?
yeah, because like part two of Urban Legends was, it was originally called Hackers That Ruined Online Kids Games, and I had to just change it to Urban Legends Part Two, and then it went from 13K views to we're like what, almost 40K right now.
Interesting.
So like part three of Urban Legends, I'm like, it's definitely another passion project video. So it's like
Hmm.
you kind of have to be like, whatever. Like I wanna. That's why I want to have sponsors. Is like, as long, because if you have a sponsor on a video, you'll get money from it no matter what, even if it doesn't
Yeah,
do as well.
exactly, exactly. It's like, yeah, you can take more risks with guaranteed uh supplement for your work. I'll call it
Yeah,
guaranteed money.
yeah. I've had
um,
like three sponsors. Like one was like, one's not really a sponsor. It's like a company that does work with other companies to help you get sponsors, but they haven't really done
that's
anything.
the most of them. I feel like.
Yeah, and then I had like one that's like, it's called Cooper. It's like a company similar to Honey, and then I got another like one from like an AI chatbot thing. I was like, no, I cannot take that.
I
Even if
get
it's
I get
like,
some what?
even if it's like a lot of money, like even if that company gives me like, okay, if they give me $10,000, I'd do it. But like, I feel like they just give me like $400, $500. I'm like, nah, that's not worth like the dignity of like promoting
It's
an AI chatbot.
no, yeah, yeah. I would say never ever
Mm-hmm.
like if it's like if they're gonna give you like a life changing amount of money, like
Mm-hmm.
but like still like I don't know like you gotta have your for me personally
Mm-hmm.
like the only reason I would ever do sponsors is to like to do like a passion project and allow you to do that. But even still, like I would never ever, doesn't matter how much money, take like a gambling sponsor or like AI or some shit, just shit that like I do not believe in. What was I gonna say? I've had some funny ass emails. I've had like do you ever check your spam folder?
Yeah, I will. It's always just like, hey, do you want to be part of our agency? I'm like, no, you guys are like trying to exploit me.
Yeah, that's the thing you got to be careful of too. I'm very like scared of that. But I no, I'm just talking about like the true spam. Like, hey, review our rice cooker from Amazon. We'll give you the free. You can keep the rice cooker if you make an 8-minute video on our rice cooker.
Okay, I've never had that.
Really?
No, no.
I get those all the time. They're like here, review our AliExpress ping pong paddle and get a free AliExpress ping pong paddle. Oh yeah. Oh like oh. I better do that. Free ping pong paddle. Yeah.
I would love to have a sponsor like that, just like free rice cooker, free whatever.
Yeah, well, yeah. Hey, maybe I'll forward them to you. Um, have you? Yeah, because you've taken a couple of sponsors, right?
No, I never like put a sponsor on a video yet. Like I've promoted like my Patreon like one time, and
Hmm.
then I had like no members. So it's like, oh, I'm just saving it for later.
Hmm. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Patreon's a weird thing. I've thought about making one before, but I don't know. I don't want like the pressure because I like sometimes I get like I go in phases where like I haven't uploaded in 2 months, which sucks for
Mm-hmm.
everyone, for people, for the dudes who watch my stuff, and for just like momentum on YouTube. But and I feel like if I had a Patreon, like I'd feel too bad like just abandoning people who are paying at that point
I mean, it's
for
like
like
they're willingly spending your money. It's not like you're promoting some like crypto scam or like some alpha male course. Like, no, like
yeah, true,
this is
true,
just
true,
for like
true.
fans who like want to give extra support. Maybe they want to see a little bit more bonus content.
That's true. No, yeah, no,
Mm-hmm.
Patreon's it's a great service. Just like I don't know, yeah, I don't know if I'd like if I personally would do it justice. I thought, oh damn, I thought you had a sponsor. I haven't seen all of your videos. I thought at some point, I had I had one sponsor, and I think they hate me now.
Code
On
Big Onion.
code Big Onion, baby, surfshark.com/Big Onion. I don't even know if it's still up because like like the Surfshark guys are very very nice, but like because usually you go through like an agency, right? Like an
Yeah.
agency contacts you and they're like, do you want to take a sponsor from this person? We'll like work out the details. But I was talking directly with Surfshark on this one, and yeah, the video. like, because my videos are so inconsistent. Sometimes I do 5K, sometimes I do 100K, and I thought this one would do more, and it did not. And yeah, I don't think they like me much anymore. I hope they do.
Mhm.
I love you, Surf Shark. Please don't hate me. Yeah, that's my only experience with that though.
Mhm. How do you feel about your audience like right now? Because you're at what 67K subs. How do you feel about like, your audience?
Very good actually. Like, especially what I was talking about before with like how I had like Counter-Strike people on my things for a while. Which, like,
Yeah.
I love the game and stuff, but like everyone who watches me and all the comments and stuff, they seem to be also people my age who are like nostalgic for the things that I'm nostalgic for, and like the things that I like stuffies and like ponies and like old websites and things. And I don't know, like one thing I'm always a little bit afraid of is like just like straight kids watching my stuff, and like that's fine, like kids can, but like I don't think I'd ever want to be like a straight kids YouTuber.
Yeah.
And
That's
just
my
like if
fear
I
right now. Like I am a kids YouTuber.
mm,
Mhm.
but I don't think I have that. I think like yeah, people who I like the comments I've had and the people that I have interacted with. Like I have a Discord that I don't really promote, but it's just there if anyone wants to join it. People in there talk about the cool things, the cool sides of the internet. I don't know.
Mhm.
I think they're mostly good. Very cool people who watch me. What about you?
I mean, my audience, like, how do I feel? I'm very mixed on them.
Mm,
Like, for the ones who want to stay, for the ones who didn't come from an infection AU, those are like the guys I'm fond of. And
the real ones.
yeah, but like a lot of them are like right now are like subscribed just because they like Smash Bros. They want to see what other franchise, or maybe they want to see part two of Smash Bros. There's part two of How to Train Your Dragon Infection AU. And like really, I just like here's the thing with being infection AUs. And I probably talked about it before in the Feral and Extra Mints episodes, but like here's the thing, like I did the SpongeBob horror AU because it was fun. I did Smash Bros horror AU because I discovered it on TikTok. It was fun. And then everything after that for a bit was flopping until I did Smash Bros. Part 2, which I was just obligated to do anyway. But and then
Hmm.
I had the Wii Phone video after Smash Bros. Part 2. That flopped horrendously. So then I just like, fuck it, I'll just do this Bluey one. Bluey blew up instantly. I,
Bluey.
I
I genuinely and ironically love Bluey.
it's a good show, yeah. And the AU was pretty good. It's just like I just kind of made a video on it just cause. And then now it's like now I'm just kind of like stuck. It's like I'm gonna have a few if I really want to get out of this AU trap, I'm gonna have to stop like making AU videos and just focus on what I want to do until like it picks up. That's kind of how it is. Like
Yeah, and it really
yeah.
sucks like to be in that. Like that's where I was, I guess, really lucky with my
Hmm.
Lyra plushie video. Is like that was like exactly like that's still like one of my favorite videos. I think just because of like
Hmm.
it was so fun to make. It's such a fun story. It's like the community I love, and I was really lucky. Like that was one of my first. It kind of like, and I just make stuff similar to that still, and the stuff I like. But to have like a video like because originally you did like these AUs, but the specific ones,
Yeah.
and now you're kind of like in this weird spot. I don't know. Yeah, like you could do it a little bit more to like just kind of grow the channel, get more people maybe interested in you. But you could also switch over to what you like. I mean, at the
Yeah.
end of the
That's
day,
yeah.
that's what it's about: making videos that you are passionate about. And like I said, I genuinely think if you're passionate enough about it, you're consistent enough with your uploads. As long as you're making good videos, eventually people will watch them.
And yeah, like I made crazy money off those. I mean, like one thing the audience kind of grew. So like my videos aren't really like the Happy Tree Friends video didn't flop. It did okay. It didn't do AU numbers, but it did okay. And then like I made crazy money off of those infection AU videos. So it's like it's allowed me to like buy more technology to invest and to like making higher quality videos, I should say.
Yeah, true.
Hmm.
I don't know. There's on that topic actually, like it's definitely easier to make
Hmm.
videos with higher quality stuff. But what was I gonna say? Well, no, like objectively, like it's easier to make better stuff with better quality stuff. But at the same time, there was what am I talking about? Oh, this just reminded me of this. There used to be this back in the day in like 2010, 2012 ish. There was this thing called YouTube Lo-Fi Week, where every like big YouTuber, not every, but like people who wanted to participate would do like use only lo-fi equipment to make their videos, just a shitty camcorder or a shitty video editing software, and it was really really cool because like it showed that like you don't, and they were still good videos. I remember Tomska, like ACDF movie Tomska, he made one for it, and it's really really cool. It showed like you don't need like crazy equipment to start to just make something. You can
Yeah.
make a really really good video with just your Toshiba shit top and a fucking Rock Band mic. That being said, it's way better to have nice stuff or like
Yeah.
good quality stuff, to have good audio, good whatever, but
Yeah, and the
not
demand's higher too, like compared to like back then. Like, I mean, like, yeah, just the demand's higher. I don't know where I was going with that.
the demand.
Like the demand for like higher quality content.
I don't know though. Like I think just because like just in general like in 2012 like 720p was still like almost the norm, and like there wasn't as much access. Like today, like everyone has a fucking 4K camera in their pocket.
Yeah.
Like it's just a lot more the norm to have higher quality stuff. But I still feel like I still think I disagree. I think make if you make something unique enough, obviously you'd have to be stronger in other regards in that
Yeah.
reason. Like to make a good quality thing, it is like its own thing. Like good filming, good cinematography, good quality, good mic quality. Like you need a lot of that stuff. Like it makes the video better. But I don't know. I think you can still do it if you have even if you have the worst shit in the world. Even you have the Rock Band mic and a laptop you found in the dumpster.
I mean, like first starting out and like I think every YouTuber who started out was like, yeah, they started off they're low quality, whatever. And then like once they blew up, that was like when they had that tick in their head to be like, all right, time to buy a new mic, time to buy a new camera,
No,
whatever it may be. Yeah.
of course, yeah. You that's just what you do. You want to make
Yeah.
the best videos possible. And I'm just saying for like anyone listening, like don't think you can't do it because all you got is not the best stuff, because you can absolutely. But it definitely does help. When every YouTuber has that, like when you blow up, you get a better mic. You invest, you try and make the best quality video you can.
All right. And then as we're approaching an hour and a half, let's just give you a couple bullet questions. So,
Oh yeah,
all right, what's your favorite video game of all time?
Portal 2, easy question.
Okay, Xbox, PlayStation, or Nintendo? Or which one of those were you as a kid?
Oh, as a kid, I had a Wii. I really liked the Wii, but in my like console phase, I had a Call of Duty Extreme phase. I was a PS3 baby.
Awesome. What is your favorite food?
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. That's a hard one.
Oh, speaking of food, we didn't even do our food battle bit. We had like
Oh
a
yeah,
whole
shit.
bit. Yeah, yeah, Smosh. You should like pose with a donut. Do you have it with you?
Yeah,
You
it's right
put it in the
here.
camera, then
It's not pink. I this is the in Canada. It's so hard to find a pink frosted sprinkle, but it's frosted sprinkle.
all right, let's give me the thumbnail. Food Battle 2025. Yeah, I don't even know how do I do a proper photo with this. Okay, yeah, I guess that's the thumbnail. Food Battle
Oh, all
2025.
right,
You
all
should take a
right.
bite. Like I don't know, that
Your
looks scrumptious, but like
it does look scrumptious.
yeah, I like blue. Anything that's blue. No matter if it has blue 5, it looks scrumptious.
It is, yeah. It's a Tim Hortons vanilla dip.
Yeah, it's the best place to get donuts. If you don't have those at Vegas, and that kind of
I was gonna say,
disappoints
have you
me.
ever been?
Yeah, I've been like, because when I lived in Michigan, we had them. They also have them in like Seattle, like, and I've been to Canada, so I've had it there. They have one in the Philippines. Yeah, they have one in Seattle. They have one in the Philippines, and that pisses me off because there's no. Why is there one in the Philippines but not here?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Interesting. My pink frosted sprinkle donut. Do you remember how like they talk
yeah, the Smosh videos.
in the yeah? I love Smosh. I was a huge Smosher back in the day. Favorite food though. I like breakfast food a lot. I like pancakes. I like when hotels have free breakfast. That's my favorite thing in the world, even if it's really garbage.
Okay,
I just
you're at
like
the
it.
hotel. You're at a hotel that has free breakfast. What's going on your plate?
Um, Pretty much everything. I like the eggs. I like the sausage. I like the waffle or pancake. If there's no waffle or pancake, it's kind of a wash. It's kind of just a shitty breakfast. They have like croissants and things sometimes. They sometimes have bacon. I'm just a huge fan of crepes. Breakfast is just good. Non-breakfast food though. I like a burger.
Burger.
I'm a simple North American, or like
That's
a
cool.
yeah. I would say that. But breakfast food is good. Or sometimes they have like donuts and like cinnamon buns at like the free breakfast.
Oh yeah, those. Are you a
I'm a
bagel
huge
person?
yeah. Not like if there's like a breakfast at a hotel, I won't because there's like other things. But I'll eat bagels just in my house.
Oatmeal.
Oatmeal too. Yes, I'm an oatmeal liker.
All right,
You ever
let's.
had the ones with like the little dinosaur in there?
No, I've seen them. Like, I need to try this.
They're pretty cool. I recommend.
Yeah, my breakfast for the longest time was always oatmeal with like protein powder. Now I just switched to eggs. Now I eat eggs every day.
Ah, that's good. Do you eat
Yeah.
breakfast every day?
Yeah, I do. Well, here's the thing with me eating. It's like I don't get hungry after a certain point. Like after like maybe like 3 or 4, I just don't want to eat anymore. Like even like late night snacks, I'm like, nah, I can't. But like I get
Interesting.
so hungry in the morning, I always feel like I need to grab something to eat.
Interesting. I'm like the opposite. I like when I wake up, I'm like, I'm not eating. I'm not hungry.
Mhm.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
And late in the night, I will get so hungry. I've been like late night just on my computer looking at like just pictures of like Wendy's, and it's closed and I can't get it. I'm like, oh my god, in the morning I'm gonna go crazy at Wendy's. And I wake up and I'm like, ah, it's gone. I don't want food.
All right. What else am I thinking? What is your favorite cartoon or a kids show? You could just say kids show too.
That's a good one because I'm a big fan of animation and cartoons in general. Fuck.
If you want to include like adult animations or like anime, go for it. Okay, no, anime is cheating. I'm not going to include anime. No, that's
No, anime is
cheating.
different. I think I'll do a kids show as well because I think it just would be anyways. There's there's been a lot. Gravity Falls is a amazing show. That's up
Classic,
there.
certified hood classic.
Um, I was a brony back in the day. My Little Pony is just a genuinely good show. I would recommend.
I was too.
Yeah,
I
really.
saw you. Yeah, I was a pretty big brony back. I didn't do. Do we? If we were, if we
I would still
watched,
say I'm a brony.
if we watched My Little Pony as kids, but we were like, would we still count as a brony? Because when I think brony, I just think of like the
Like a
30.
man.
Yeah, like a man, like Chris Chan. God damn it! But like, yeah, I just think of
I
like,
mean, like the
yeah,
term has been tainted from like 4chan, like just
Mhm.
incel bronies, but like
Yeah,
it's just a term for if you like it. I like even girls go by brony sometimes.
yeah. Pegasus sister.
Pegasus sister. I got a little vinyl on my desk.
Vinyl scratch. I've been wanting to get a pony Sona. Like I was thinking about paying an artist to do that. Like, don't you have one? You made one
Not
of
that
Cemetery.
I did want to throw it there. Because like when you look up like an artist, like you got it. Like there's like you usually look up like Kanye West pony, and there's something. And for Cemetery, there was nothing. So it's like I got to pick up this mantle.
So we actually listed the Haunted Mound.
I
That's
listened
like,
to a
yeah, that was like
yeah.
that was like so out of there. Like I did not expect you to listen to Haunted Mound.
I listen to a lot of weird music. I'm like that's like a sub interest of mine. I listen to a lot of like very weird music, like you know, like the Drain Gang Boys,
Oh,
Blade,
you listen to Drain Gang? Yeah, that's
Jane Remover. Do you know who that
I
is?
know who that is.
I'm going to see her in the May. A lot of like undergroundy people.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty big into all those too. Like even like my videos, I just recently started incorporating like a shoegaze band or like a
Mm,
breakcore artist in like the end credits. As long as it was like they're underground, they don't have a label yet. I can use their
exactly.
music.
I've used Gorshit. Is that he's a breakcore guy? I think, or I don't know their gender, but yeah, I also put I used to make like CS:GO edits and I put like breakcore stuff or like underground types of stuff.
So that's actually,
SoundCloud too. You can
yeah.
find like some very nice like just music for background of videos.
Yeah, because like that's yeah, I'm just like looking. I was like I'm really scared me like accidentally put an AI artist and like
Yeah, that would
yeah.
suck.
Mm-hmm.
hmm
Oh yeah, speaking
Oh,
of like what
oh no,
oh go
sorry.
ahead.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
Now I was gonna ask like favorite artist or favorite album.
Favorite album? I don't really listen to a lot of albums in full because I'm a stupid ADHD zoomer. But Porter Robinson Nurture, or is that what it's called?
I'll have
That
to look. I know I listened to Porter Robinson, but I just forgot the album.
me too. Yeah, Nurture. Yeah, Nurture's a really good album. It's just like so inspirational and nice.
Oh yeah, I love this album. Yeah, that's what it's called. No, I love
Yeah.
that album.
Yeah, such a good album. Probably just like I don't know, that's like objectively like an album of all time, I feel like for internet people. Favorite artist? I don't know. I had a huge like Drain Game like Blade phase. Yeah, probably the past little bit Blade. But that's just
Blade.
because I was like super exposed to him. I like flip flop all the time too in the music I listen to.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Yeah.
All right, and what else am I thinking of? What other? If there was anywhere in the world you'd go to, where would you want to go?
It's a good one. Probably just I don't know. There's a lot of places I want to go.
But you
Probably
could teleport there.
you could just teleport there right now.
Yeah.
Fuck, good one. Just now I'm thinking like Not even like a city, like just somewhere crazy.
Point Nemo. You go to teleport to Point Nemo.
I want to go to the exact place Amelia Earhart got ate by crabs.
I don't even think anyone knows where that is.
Exactly. I will then.
I used to be
If I
so
get
down that rabbit hole of like just looking up like where did Amelia Earhart land. I was so big
yeah,
into that rabbit hole. I watched so many like documentaries, like read so many things about it.
it's interesting. It's really interesting. I would do that. So I'd get to fight. I'm thinking like a genie scenario. Like he snaps his fingers and you're just teleported somewhere. I would go to where Amelia Earhart got ate by crabs.
Nice, nice. And then, what is a piece of advice you give to a creator starting out?
Oh, this is a wonderful question.
Mhm.
I would say just start. I feel like so many people they're so scared to make something bad, or like there's so many excuses. Oh, I'm not good enough. I don't know if I'd make it good enough. I'm shy. Just start. Just make anything. Make a horrible video. Make the worst video in the world, and then make something better, and then make something a little bit better, and a little bit better,
Mhm.
and then eventually you'll make something okay, and then you'll make something more okay, and eventually you'll make something good. And if you that's what I'm saying, if you just keep trying and you stay consistent, you will eventually make something good, and you'll make it. Anyone can do this. It's very hard. It's very hard to do that. It's very hard to stay determined, but if you really want it and you keep trying and you don't give up and you genuinely try to make good videos, you'll eventually make it. I promise you.
So, at the end of every show, you already know this, but at the end of every show, you get a drawing app or a piece of paper or whatever you want to do. And then I give a fun fact about marine animal, and you have to draw that marine animal in 30 seconds.
Okay, yes.
So
can I share screen?
It lags, but like you can just pull it up and then just send me the image afterwards.
I could record it too. You just need the.
Yeah, I just need the image. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna use paint.
All right, and I gave you a very specific marine animal because everyone I've done so far has given me living animals. I'm giving you an extinct one, and for yours, you get the Animalocaris.
Animalocaris. I'm just gonna look it up.
And you can use a reference image.
Okay.
And this one was found. Actually, this one was actually found where you live right now in British Columbia, Canada.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right, and then just let me know when you're ready to start. But what's 30 seconds now? It's always a minute. It's a minute I set the timer.
Okay.
And just let me know when you're ready to start.
Okay, I'm just getting some bearings on this guy. Okay. Wait, let me make a color. Okay. I'm ready.
Are you ready to start?
Yes.
All right, and your timer starts now.
Okay.
You have a minute, man. You don't have to like. Yep. 30 seconds left.
Fill.
All right, 5 seconds left, and your timer ends here. All right, if you want to make any finishing touches, go ahead. Like any coloring, any.
I'm just gonna fill it.
All right, go ahead. All right, and you send it to me whenever you're ready.
All right, just on Discord.
Yeah, just on Discord.
There he is, my beautiful baby.
Awesome. I really like when like everyone like gives it like funny features. Everyone I've had like draw animals, except for Toasted Cherries. They just and Jaden Salads, like they added personality to theirs. Everyone else just redrew the image. Yours is also a lot of personality. You give him eyeballs instead of just like whatever bug eyes he had.
It's not a drawing. It's not a test of realism. It's you're making your guy.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah, I really like the aquarium idea too.
Yeah, the whole thing was I was like, I need a gimmick. That's what it's gonna be. I have an aquarium of YouTuber drawn fish.
That's why. Is that why it's the deep blue?
Yeah, I was like, I want to do an ocean themed, and then it's like, here we are, deep blue.
Very cool. I think it's cool.
Awesome. So, Mr. Bjiru, do you want to have any closing thoughts? Anything you want to promote, plug in?
Check me out on MySpace. I'm selling branded mug covers that say random words, loving words you can give to your partner. No, I'm not doing that. That's not true. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course.
Very cool. Very cool thing. It was great talking to you. You can check me out at youtube.com/Bjiru. I make sometimes good, sometimes bad videos. You be the judge. I think that's all. Thank you. Check out my Casey Valentine. Very, very cool videos as well. You probably know that though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks so much for having me. It's been fun. It's been a fun talk.
Of course. Yeah. Like you were one of like the better guests I've had on. Like, like
Mm.
there was like no script for this. There's no questions written out, but I was able to make it work. But
Oh,
yeah,
okay, yeah, sweet, yeah. I feel like like some some YouTubers like they're fine on camera and they're fine like just doing their video stuff, but like to like get interviewed and like talk like I feel like a lot of YouTubers are kind of antisocial, which is fine. No like diss to them, but like that's just how some people are.
for sure, for sure. But yeah,
I've been very
yeah.
socialized in my life.
Yeah. Thanks again for coming on. We've been planning this for a while. And you're
Yeah,
our first guest in like a month too. Like Feral
Damn.
McGuire was like a month and a half ago from by now at this point. So yeah.
Damn, yeah. Sorry, I've been so long too. I just like I've just been fucked these past 2 months. I wanted to get a video out so bad. I was just
I feel
on
you.
the grind.
Yeah, I was in the grind too. That's why I haven't really been recording episodes for this show either. But yeah, thanks for being our first guest after a long-awaited hiatus. But yeah, I mean, yeah. Thanks again to the audience. If you're checking us out, yeah, like, comment, subscribe. If you're on Spotify, I guess rate us 5 stars. And yeah, thanks
If you're on Spotify, please add this to 7 playlists. Please title all of the playlists 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then please share those 7 playlists with at least 7 people. That's my request to you.
How do you just think of that? How did that just pop in your head when I said Spotify?
I don't know.
It's like you've done this before. It's like you've done that before.
I tell everyone to do that on Spotify.
But yeah, thanks to Ryan for editing this. Thanks to Disc for making the aquarium. And yeah, thanks for watching. Finn.